I'm going to show you how to put together the blocks for this step. So the first thing I like to do is pick 4 blocks and lay them out in a design, that I like. Keep in mind, it doesn't really matter, just something you like. Okay, then you're going to turn them over. So you're looking at the back of the design. What you need to do is make sure all of your parts are going in the right direction. So I'm going to turn, you're going to make 2 of these sets. So I'm going to turn this one over. And we want to make sure on the left side, these are going downward. And on the right, these are going up. If they're wrong, just turn them around, okay? And this one's going up. And so that way, when you put them together, they're going to nest correctly. And then when you turn this side over, when you're done, I'll show you that in a minute, they're all going to nest. So when you put them together, you're going to just put a little pin on here to keep that together. You can do more pinning, however much pinning you like to do. Same thing here. Putting the pin in it helps remind you which side to sew so you don't accidentally sew the bottoms together or something. So you're going to have that. So now you have these 2 units and they're all nesting nice together here. And you're going to put them and sew your 1/4 inch seam. And don't sew over your pins unless you're a risk taker and you like to do that. So you're going to do that for both your sets. And so they're both exactly the same when you're doing them at this point. So here they are. I'm going to make sure I keep my edges, and you can put a pin at the bottom. These aren't very big pieces, so it's easy to leave them that way. Okay, these 2 I've already done, so I'm going to cut these. Okay, take them out, and when you open them up, you can just kind of press them a little bit to the right, the seam allowance. Just use your finger pressing. Then you're going to turn the bottom upside down. So now what you have is you have the seams here going that way, which are going to nest. These are going to nest because you did them all the same in the other step. And when you flip these together to sew, you can pin the middle. I like to start in the middle. Other people, start however you like. And I pin on either side. Then you're going to see this is also going to nest. So again, I'm going to put a pin there. Okay. And then I'm going to go to this end, and these are going to nest. And I'm going to put a pin here. And then I'm going to sew this seam. When I'm done sewing that seam and I open it up, you can push this all to one side, your seam, or you can twirl it if you like twirling it. If you like twirling it, what you do is you open it up and you notice 3 of them are kind of going in one direction and there's an oddball. And you just kind of open this little oddball seam up and press them. And when you press, that disperses the bulk in the middle so that lays flat. So when you're done, all your points look good and all your seams in all the sewing have nested.